car, just pull it out of the airport, and Shannon's trying to learn how to drive. We're sitting on the left side of the road because we don't know where else to go. Stopped at to go to the bathroom. A little town called Ennis. We're on our way to this is actually flood water. Not any part of a river or anything, but it's flood water. Get back in the left side of the car again. On our way to Cliffs and Moore, we got lost in this little town, but have no fear. Look what we found here. Right here. No problem. And this is right across Street from McConnell's. So we're not going to stop in. We can keep on going. Cute little town. We stopped here to film this. We think it's part of Galway Bay. We're not sure. It's still a very cloudy day. Still on our way to Cliffs and Moore. Knew I was going to do that, didn't you?
Yep, I knew you were going to do it. You could film me taking a picture.
The hills they are living east again. The Saxon strangers come. There's roses on your grave, my lord.
Indicating on here, so
There's an eagle in the sky. Flying high over Shannon gold. When my young Willie died, lying high over Shannon gold.
When my young
died.
Probably been here a time or two.
But fine or fight or walk fight and win my heart away. Oh, gray and bleak, by shore and creek,
Get up there and sing with them,
but sweet and green, the grass green.
These guys have just come back from a funeral. They're honoring their dead.
Now friendship fun, all well beyond, and love that lives always. Bless each poor home beside your home, my own dear home. What?
Very good.
Go on.
The way I am today. My chosen bride is by my side, for dark hair her daughter rose, so like her grows, from April on till day. Our only child, our mother's pride, our father's joy and stay. With tears like these, we will say that he is where I hear
But inside that grim prison, their brave Irish soldier, his life for his country, about to lay down. He went to his death like a true son of our land. The fiery party, he bravely his face. Then the order rang out, present arms and fire. James Connolly fell into a ready-made grave. The black flag was hoisted, next old deed was over. Gone was that man who loved Ireland. There was money at that hour in Dublin that morning, when that author James Connolly, the Irish rebel, got cursed on New England. Your cold-hearted monster, your deep name would shame all the devils in hell. There'll be no flowers blooming, but the shamrock is growing. Oh, the grave of James Connolly, the Irish rebel. Many years have gone by since that Easter rebellion, when the guns of Britannia and lovely did speak. But the bold IRA did just shoulder to shoulder, as the blood from that body flowed down Sackville Street. That four courts of Dublin, the English bombarded, desperate of freedom, that's right hard to swallow. But amid all the din, rose the cry, no surrender, was the boy's song
serenaded us. Gus O'Connor's Pub, downtown Doolin, County Clare. You know those sheep over there, Shannon, we get a shot of?
Up there.
Ah, yeah. Oh, we get a shot of the B&B that we're staying in too here. One of the yellow buildings there with the white on. This is just about 100 yards from where we're staying in that B&B. Looking at the other side of the Atlantic. And I believe over there on the left, it's a little bit after 8 o'clock at night right now. It's still real light. Morning now. We just left bed and breakfast, and we're about a mile from where we stay. Thought we were going to have to clean up. We'll there in a minute. Looking pretty get some pictures. There's Shannon. Cold, are you? Here's a cliff some more. We've made it. Friday morning. There's so much to see, you can't really see it in all one picture because it just goes on and on and on. We're heading toward Galway. We're probably about 15 miles from Galway. The counties over here are sort of like states in the United States. Well, we're about 10 miles from Galway. Just stopped and had lunch here, and everybody came outside because a seal had come in across the street. So. Huh?
He's popping his head up.
Is he?
Get up again, little seal.
He won't wake up, will he? So he'll lay here until the tide comes in and takes him back out.
Her.
Her,
Pregnant
that's
her.
right. She's a pregnant her. Castle down there. Castle we were just looking at across the water there. One of them. Everybody's waiting for the cows to get across the road. One doesn't know where to go. road to Galway too. So we just made it to Galway, and we had a hard time finding a parking spot. But there's Shannon, and guess where she parked across the street from? Look at here. We can go across the street. And look at there. Right across the street. O'Connell's Pub in Galway. We're in the square. We could be doing some shopping here. That's where we stayed on Friday night. Saturday morning now we're getting ready to go to Dublin. This is James, the son of the widow lady that runs this place. They're very nice people. We just arrived on the outskirts of Dublin, and this is where we'll be staying tonight. Mr. George Miller, M-I-L-L-A-R, his wife, daughter, and son live here. And we're going to catch a bus and go into Dublin. Nice place. All the places look the same in here. It's a little village. Very quiet. Cathedral. thought it was a Catholic church. This is the local police. They call them Garders. G-A-R-D-A-S. This is the Liffey River. Runs right through Dublin. See the sign of Belfast. I don't think we'd be going to that. All the signs here have Gaelic underneath of the English translation. We're not sure what that building is yet. It looks like some type of government building. Somebody we know. That's one of the locals over at the truck trying to get money for another drink. The police officer just walked by and gave him a thumbs up. So I guess everything's okay. Going from car to car to car trying to get some money. Sunday morning church at this church, which is the Church of the Nativity of Our Blessed Lady. It's in Palmerstown, which is just outside of Dublin. 10 o'clock mass. It lasted 35 minutes. And the church is pretty well crowded. It's a neat little town. This is not far from where we stayed last night, probably about 3 miles, which is about 5 miles outside of Dublin. We'll be heading to either Wexford or Waterford this morning. That's the rectory. This area here that you're looking at is called Phoenix Park. It's right up the street from where we went to church. It's where the President of Ireland lives. The President's name is Mary Robinson. It's the first female president they've ever had. And we're talking to people here to see what it pleased with. I guess her husband's referred to as the first husband. She lives back down there somewhere. This is real sprawling grounds. They go on and on and on and on. This goes on as far as you can see. Right across the street from the Palmer's Park. Phoenix Park. Look at the different doors. This is like a little apartment project, I guess. As they always say, the Irish are proud of their doors, and they all have different colored doors. Pretty neat little area. Kilkenny County, the River Nore. Stopped here. I thought it was such a pretty view on our way to Waterford. Look at the old houses. Cemetery. One down there with a thatched roof on it. Beside the bridge, it looks like a small remains of a small castle at one time. Just made it to Waterford. This is where we just came in. Shannon wait to go spend her money. Look where we are. Which one? Ah, okay. Not a very big place, really. We thought it was would be a bigger place than this. Well, one of it's very pretty. Fly the American flag here. This is a piece that Shannon bought. Bruce has got to come over here and move it. You might know she's one of the biggest pieces in here. Weighs 800 pounds. And it's taking a liking to this chess set right here.
What I bought for Bruce. A mom's charge card.
Oh, Mom's charge card. Nice pieces. Coke for you. Nice chandelier. All ready for us to eat, Sam. Just wanted to take a picture of this. This is called the Holy Cross Restaurant and Lounge Bar. It has a thatched roof. We're on the road to Cork. We didn't stay on water for too long. We did the tour, and we're not spending the night here. We're head on to Cork. This is the road to Cork. It's St. George's Channel that you see over there. Empties into the Atlantic. Still on that way to Cork. I saw this scenic view pull off, and it was really pretty. got up, this is a view from where we were staying last night. The place is called Shannon Ireland, seaside resort area. Very nice, a little cool, but it's nice. Well, we made it to Cork. This is a holiday over here, and there's not much traffic, not much going on, just about everything's closed. We'll be heading out to Blarney Castle so we can kiss the stone. Population of Cork is 136,000. And just waiting on me. It's Blarney Castle. We're on our way up to kiss the rock. Stone. We gotta walk way up there to kiss that stone.
No good for all of me anyway.
No, it's not, that's why I didn't go.
Huh?
Like kissing the Blarney stone. Sure. Huh? Okay. We'll get you on tape. We just left Blarney Castle on our way to Killarney and pulled off on this stop. in Curry County now. Not too far from Killarney. I'm not sure what the names of these mountains are, but they're really pretty. A lot of rock. It's Tuesday morning. We got to Killarney yesterday afternoon. This is a view from the steps of where we stayed on Monday night. We'll probably stay here tonight. We'll be doing a ring of Curry today. The bus comes by and picks you up. We'll be picked up here around 10:30 this morning. It's 8:30 now. Shannon's still in bed asleep. I've been out for my walk. It's really pretty. I think this is our favorite place so far. That's why we want to stay here a couple of days. Then we'll head for Limerick. Really, really pretty. This is the B&B that we stayed in last night. We'll stay in tonight. Really one of the nicer ones we've been in. They've all been nice. Got a real large room, a bath off the room. 16 pounds, which is about 22 American dollars. They're like the baby goat there. Right on the side of the Cara Mountains, and there's a goat and a little baby. It's cute, huh? Cara Mountains. We're doing a ring of Curry. A little misty right now. Cara River. Might be wondering where our music's coming from. I'll show you that in a second. These are sleeveless mountains. On the other side of there is Tralee. This is a little girl that Shannon met. Found out that one of the girls that was in her class was a good friend of hers. Hey, Shannon, take pictures. We're filming here is the birthplace of Daniel O'Connell. He's a great patriot of Ireland. The other side of the road here. This is a peat farm. A pile of peat down there. Look at all the sheep grazing by the water. There's another one right here. In this area is a lot of ruins of homes. People died. Potato famine. We drove up the mountain. This is a shrine built in 1953 to Mary. Right here, the wind. One across the street.
Now, the monks that kept a record of their life and times on Inishfallen Island in the monastery there, especially between the 11th and 13th century. There were 39 volumes in this book. They compiled it into a book known as the Annals of Inishfallen. And that book can be seen to this day in the Lion Kerry, the Mackinac Reeks, almost 90 miles long. The people now who owned the Ray of Kerry yesterday, you were travelling along by those mountains all day until you crossed over them and came back on the far side. And all I can do is point out the direction, and believe me, it is there under the clouds somewhere. That's the highest mountain in Ireland, Carán Tuathal, 3,414 feet, 3.5 inches. In heights, that's why we're so lenient about the miles. Anyone have ever walked an Irish mile? No, not yet. Well, do you know? I did indeed. Do you know how far it is? An Irish mile is referred to as a mile and a bit, and the bit can often be longer than the mile.
How did he pronounce him? Philip. The longest beach in Ireland, 4 miles long.
With continental French, German,
The low town of Dingle on the very western point of Europe, most western town in Europe. Much here.
And they were built by the monks, because the monks wanted to live as hermits or to live in isolation. And indeed, of course, they couldn't have chosen a better spot than out there in the Skellies, because they're 8 miles out into the Atlantic. Now, indeed, they were brilliant stonemasons, because these buildings are still standing and they're still absolutely dry. Last year, 23,000 pairs of gannets spread out there in the Skellies. Now, I'm often asked the question, who the hell counted 23,000 pairs of gannets? Well, you heard me mentioning about the works before. They're the people responsible for national parks and monuments. And what they did was they waited until the evening time, until all the gannets were resting. unusual bit.
Look at this bridge.
I could
Some road.
between the islands and the mainland here, that's known as the Blasket Sound. The Blasket Sound, yeah. Very dangerous stretch of water.
Oh, good. Very pretty.
In the beach. Yeah. Now, just go about 100, maybe 130 yards to the left of that beach. Can you see two rusty bits of metal stuck into the rocks there? You can see that. That's where the last ship went on. That was 1981. Now, it was the Oranga. It was had engine trouble out there and they dropped anchor, and of course they dragged the anchor in all the ways in here and onto the rocks. That was the last one. Down here. That was the... Oh, there was an awful lot of shipping in trouble that particular weekend. Some of you might even... Did anybody ever hear of the penal lifeboat disaster? Any penal lifeboat disaster? You remember there's a small hill place down the south of England. The lifeboat came out and all the crew were thrown for it. All those things happened on the same weekend. You remember it now, dear? As copybook fields, because when the monks came from the Skelligs on here to the mainland, they reckoned that each monk reclaimed about the size of a copybook each day. Now that was how slow, like that they were to work and reclaim, and of course that was for their vegetables and crops that they were reclaiming this land. And these fields that you can see, they're virtually unchanged since then. And they definitely haven't been changed since the time that, I will tell you this morning about the time of the Great Famine here in Ireland in 1845. Because prior to 1845, you had over 8 million people living in Ireland. And the main diet of the people was potatoes. And of course, blight hit the potato crop, no chemicals or anything to spray like that nowadays. And the potato crop failed. But of course, as you can well understand that in those times, communication, or else it was a very bad stonemason. Now, take a straight line out from that right out to the water, and the very last building that you see, again with two windows facing it. Can you see that there? It's very dark over there. That's all that remains of the village. That is the schoolhouse. And the schoolhouse was built with stone and slate roof and everything else, exactly the way that it would have been in those days. All the rest of the buildings around the place were just props. Yeah, so that's what remains of it, is just the schoolhouse and the wall around the school, of course, because quite a lot of the film was centred on the teacher and around the school and that. So that's what remains. Now, a lot of people have asked me about know, why can't, of course, and farmers, and he had a lot of bad luck, and he eventually packed up and went to the States. That's basically what the film is about. But during the time that they were filming here, just to give you an idea how bad the weather can get, they were filming in this particular Sunday, and a freak wave out there caught one of the helicopters that were coming in, flying low, doing some shots, and a freak wave caught one of them, and it's still out there somewhere. All they were interested in, they were one bit interested in getting the helicopter, was just get the camera equipment that was on board, because it was worth millions. That's the thing, yeah. That will give you an idea how rough the weather can get here. And as I said, this place here.
Referred to as oratory. Many of them built in the early 14th century. There's one of few remaining. Oratory was a church. Somebody's buried here. I don't know who. We're in County Limerick now. It's Thursday morning. We're 40 miles from the center of the city. Real rainy.
Oh, they're trying a recording from the car here. Going into Limerick City, and that's the River Shannon. We almost got run over by an American in the wrong lane here earlier. Not us, but another bird. Where? Unratty Castle. Up here. We're in the Quay Park in Limerick, and this is the River Shannon. There's a castle over here on our right. Not sure which castle it is. The swans. This piece of architecture is just a bunch of containers that you ship things in overseas. On the other side of that street there is O'Connell Street, which is the main street. And right here is a little O'Connell. Can't get away, can you?
Can't seem to get away.
No.